All right, just almost about 2 p.m. As we get started, Ganesh is just here, enter for the waiting room. I'm going to put my earphones on. Okay, so we have the microphone just doing the podcast. Ganesh is just here. I'm just going to get click to admit. And the rest, waiting for the rest. And okay, so Ganesh just came here right first. Hey, Ganesh.
Yeah. Hi. How are you, Kyle?
Great. Um, so Ganesh just came here, arrived first. Then we're waiting for Loretta, and as she's going to be on the way. So, Loretta, whenever you're ready, just let's see what else is coming. I just already invite with um Mikey and also Davish. So as we go on here, and we're going to talk about for the next year, going to be returned to Sprout after last 5 years for the COVID-19 pandemic. But first, while we're waiting for Loretta, then Carl Mendez, then Mikey, then Darius, then the rest of the individuals. Now, now, first of all, I just already remember that for the first day that I came arrived for the Sprout from last December 2014 that I just met with Andy, that I just remember that I went to the Brooklyn College, and as he's uh as I just already remember that I just already met him, and you guys know what you guys did for the last time passed by for the trip. So um so evenly for last every month of Sunday went to the Beaumont Lanes Times Square. Um so Ganesh, so you could give us your own memory about your Sprout trips and say
Yeah, why
something
not?
what you like.
Oh, to me, not only I like bowling, I was saying that I also like the amusement rides, screaming on the go-kart, Leo Daniel. I love this is amazing. In Rye Playland.
And what about that you like the Beatles?
Oh, I remembered the Beatles. I went alone to see the Strawberry Fields tribute. That Beautiful, Beautiful Boy from John Lennon. And All You Need Is Love, the Beatles. Oh, I love it. That's a fantastic song, the Beatles. I went
Oh,
alone to that one.
interesting. So Ganesh very loves about for the amusement ride for the Playland, and as he loves for the Beatles, John Lennon.
Oh, I love that.
Um, very interesting. You know, it is about how very fantastical. It's about here for 203. Let's see what Loretta is going to be on to for it. And Loretta always wants to join me. That she wants to say any comments on Zoom. And let's see what Loretta is going to be on to it. Anyway, all right, Loretta, whenever you go here, well, hopefully you got the microphones. Hey, Loretta. Hmm. It's Kyle. We're we're here. We're here now on Zoom at 2 p.m. Hmm. Looking for the edited. Ganesh. Well, hold on. It has to spell that one.
Yeah, Ganesh, right?
Okay, yeah. He arrived. He arrived. He arrived early, but it is. I'm just gonna test messages on Loretta's. See how she's doing. Looks like Loretta's gonna have. Hmm. And let's see. What about Davish? Sure, we could be able. Oh, here's Davish. I will have to see. So Davish is just saying, I can go, but when was it? Question mark. And I say after COVID-19 pandemic, like it says, let's for next year. So Darius gonna have to make just well, and I knew with Loretta has to be get. The meeting informed about but 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 I should say that. So um and and I know for what I we just went that I went to with yeah, it is for last November or either way for the mid October. And we and I know when I just met with Andy, um, and always about for the Sprout Film Festivals. When I should say about just just the moments ahead about Michael Lettman just usually work on together for Living with Autism by Michael Lettman. And Michael is always used to learns about for the social topics, any categories, etc., etc. Um, well, actually, it usually about that. Um, you know, when I just came by, like for example, for last yeah, it is last November. Um, when I can see who's here, I'm gonna click that admit. All right, now see who be arrived for second after the Nashers came arrived first. So it says ask to unmute. Hmm. Okay, see who's okay. I didn't know what they got is, but Loretta or something like that. Username Kyle Wu 99, but should she Loretta just stealing my password, but she has to change her name instead. So so let's see if to ask to unmute. Ask to start videos, and what does it say? Okay. Probably didn't realize. So hey, Loretta, are you just came arrived for here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Loretta, Ganesh came here arrived for first. So Ganesh just talk to Ganesh and say something whatever you want.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. So Loretta, Ganesh is just saying that I just give him for the memories about his trip he went to the Playland ride, um, amusement ride. Lots of lots of people having fun for the bowling trip for every month from Sunday. Also, he liked about the Beatles. He likes to hear about John Lennon. So, Loretta, how about yours? What do you want to say some for your memories? It is up to you.
And
You don't know? Oh, you. So you always like about to play. So um, let me just repeat that. Okay. So Loretta, you always like to play bingo, right?
yeah,
And you know, while we're on the last 2020, that we just always play bingo with Santiago and then Rhea, everyone else's. They always used to one for that. It was with Michelle that she's on the school bus. Had to wager it. Oh, of course, with Elizabeth and then Catherine. Of course, she is British. And let's see if Ganesh just came and zombie can be on the way. We just have to get on the team chat. Yeah, Mikey, of course. And you just have to invite in their guesses. Of course, but it is Ganesh just came early first. Then Loretta just came for second. We're waiting for Mikey, then Darius. I'm quite sure what's just happened on the delay. And so as I mentioned for you guys, when I just went uh just when I just went for the Poconos Mountain with Joelle and then Kayla, uh came for about like um but usually Poconos, how do we spell it? Poconos is hmm. but but it is all right. Anyway, so I just so about this for doing for the returning of the sprout. So my mom and dad and I went to the Bear Mountain State Park. It was it was at the upstate New York. It was about um at 7 Lake Drives, Thompson's Crave, New York in harvest season. They went to and just came what they usually for the Bear Mountain. Let's see what else we got here. Hopefully sure it is about oh here we are. So I just typed out for the end title how was the trip to Poconos. Great review for the free trip. But Santiago just gave me for the free trip. So if I want to give a review how was the Poconos Mountain is in Pennsylvania and what the activity does, do some fun things. As you may sure it's probably so. Oh, of course. About this one, I went to the Staten Statue of Liberty, because it usually it usually have it for the ferry for the ride. Statue of Liberty. You see, there are a lot of right next to the Ellis Island.
Yep.
Right, but it is and and really about all things that I can usually want to. Oh, of course, and The, also, we went about for the MoMA, Museum of Modern Arts.
Oh, I remember that MoMA, Art Class of MoMA on in Manhattan, West 53rd Street, with Sprout Leaders taking everyone on that trip.
Hmm.
Oh, I was with you on that. Franz Miller, yes.
Franz Miller, yeah,
Malika James before she passed. I remembered Malika James.
Malika James.
Oh, the one who uses Susteroid. I remember that.
Hmm.
I
Well,
remember Malika James.
hmm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
uh, Malika James. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We remember for the breaking news about Malika James and her and her
Mother.
and her and her and her mother.
Yeah, Harlem died in the fire in Harlem. Right. I remembered about that. That Franz Miller told me that about after Santiago told me that it was on November of October 2020. That's when it was. Malika James passed away. The fire in Harlem. The mother, only her sisters in Harlem. I
Uh,
remember.
uh, of course, we're totally sad about Malika James.
Yeah, I know. Malika. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Uh, so so it was before Malika James and what about that? We remember Donald Rosen.
Donald Rosen died of COVID. Yes. After Santiago told me that Donald Rosen died of the COVID. Donald Rosen, the one who loves the bowling. Same with that. I like bowling. I like getting strikes and spares.
Hmm. Hmm. Well,
Christian, this is amazing. Christian Rodriguez, the sprout leader of Brooklyn.
hmm,
I remember Christian Rodriguez.
hmm. How cool is that?
I remember. He always tells me that I get a kick up that Beatles song, Money Can't Buy Me Love.
Hmm.
Beatles from Hard Day's Night.
Hmm. Uh, well, it was kind of a great shows. Uh, even with the great talent. And and Loretta, Loretta usually speak Putonghua, and I usually will have to learn for it. Anyway, um, well, it's kind of a real source. It's probably about him. Probably usually want to know about, and I put things together about making all of the flyers. have have seen some sorts of things. It it kind of it kind of much worth about, but it is kind of much worth. Um, and of course, and looks like Loretta just left. Well, anyway, well, so how about if we learn? But how about Ingrid? Ingrid has her dog, the one for the Nova Scotia Retriever. Um, so Ingrid has her dog, on her dog named Maple, because Maple is really cute. Um, also her brother Mackenzie, and hmm, well, looks like hmm, Loretta's Loretta's got having trouble for the Wi-Fi connections. Oh, Loretta, you just came back. You're having trouble for the Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Uh, right. So, well, I can't believe Loretta having her dog Maple, and and the one for the Nova Scotia Retriever. Uh, and I usually saw it on Instagram. And also, the so that I usually that I just missed with the one with Chris Lord that he moved to California and so on. I usually want to that I remember with Daniel that he lives in New Zealand. That's the first capital of Wellington. Um, Also, do you guys remember that you have been seeing with Michael Lettman, right?
Yeah, I know Michael Lettman. Yeah, I know the participant who went with everyone to the Thanksgiving dinner and the bowling party.
Thanksgiving dinner
Oh,
and the
I
bowling party.
remembered. Comfort Diner. That was the place for the Thanksgiving dinner.
A comfort.
Red, Sergey, Catherine, Ingrid, Nadia Ackerman went with everyone in 2019 to Comfort Diner for the Thanksgiving dinner. I remembered that. I was there too when I had a cold.
Oh, you just have cold. Oh, I can see Michael
I
Lettman.
know, I know. That was in front of France, Miller. I mean, with the rest of the folks, was one of the Mondays before Thanksgiving in Comfort Diner. I went with everyone. I remembered that.
Right, of course.
2019.
And we can see Michael Lettman just came arrive for next. Hey, Michael, are you
Ganesh,
here?
I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, hey, Michael, Ganesh just came arrive for first, and Loretta just came arrive for second.
Okay then, Kyle Wu. Listen, well, Ganesh, I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I haven't seen you, Michael Lettman. That 5 years now.
Yeah, and who's Loretta?
Yeah.
So, Michael, would you like to say something about your Sprout memory for the trip?
Listen, Kyle, do I have to remind you that Sprout came to an end? What? How long is it going to take you to understand that?
We're doing We're doing 1 year of return to Sprout after the COVID-19 pandemic.
Listen, Kyle, that's not going to happen. No offense. Sprout came to an end. Anthony gave you his word. You need to understand that. No offense.
Really?
Yes.
Well, anyway, so tell us about your favorite Sprout memories on the trip. If you want to say something, it is up to you.
Okay then, Kyle. And I don't have a favorite. I enjoyed the memories. All the Sprout trips I've gone on, the ones I selected myself and paid for, they were excellent trips. Yeah, good memories.
Good memories.
Yeah, bowling, restaurants, going out in Manhattan. Those were the good times. We went to see some games. Yeah,
See some games.
yeah, those were the good times. Too bad it came to an end, and I don't think we can ever find an organization like that anymore.
It has to come back. Sprout has to come back.
So I like to Anthony. If he said it came to an end, it came to an end. But there's still Sprout flicks. We can still enjoy some documentary films.
Yeah, but the thing is that it has to come back. New York City trips has to come back.
Yeah, fine. Well, Anthony confirmed it, and I don't think he'll ever bring it back. All he said was Sprout flicks, which involves films about the disability community. That's still on. We can still enjoy the films. You'll have to find another organization that's not as good as Sprout, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, but it still has to come back.
Okay,
Not
so
okay.
That's what Franz Miller just said so about with Anthony.
Well, now how many times are you gonna keep emailing Anthony? He's just gonna say no. He confirmed Sprout came to an end because of the pandemic. It ruined everything.
No, it has to come back.
Well, Anthony said we'll never come back.
It has to come back.
Sprout fixed it. Sprout Flex is still on, but no more Sprout. Okay.
Okay, no, it has to come back.
All the Sprout leaders moved on. Every single one of them. They all moved on. Forgot all about it.
No,
Mike,
it has
Michael,
to come back.
You don't get it.
Michael,
Sorry, Kyle.
so Michael, I just want to tell you for about do you guys remember that we went to Poconos?
Poconos. Oh, the weekend program. Yeah, those were a good time. We had a great time there back then. Those are the memories.
The ones with Joel, he is Brazilian, and
Yeah,
of course,
Yeah, Kyle, I remember we went to the Poconos. I kept the memory. We had a great time.
A great time. Also, and also about what about that we also went for about the flea market.
The flea markets, don't remember much about that. By the way, who's Loretta?
Okay.
Never seen you before.
Never see that. Oh, so
I never seen Loretta before. I remember Ganesh.
Michael says I haven't seen Loretta before.
Oh,
Right, Loretta?
yeah.
Well, usually we have 5 more
It's
minutes.
just that Anthony has to buy a medium-sized office.
Oh, that's right, Ganesh.
But he moved on from Sprout. He confirmed it, and all the Sprout leaders went their way. We'll never see them again.
But he has to find a medium-sized office.
He moved on, and all the Sprout leaders are already gone. We'll never see them again. So we just have to move on. That's all we can do, Ganesh.
No, he has to find a medium-sized office.
You tell that. Why don't you find him and tell him yourself?
We have to make sure about the Sprout office has what's gonna be happen to open up. Like I heard what Franz Miller just did me for the phone call about the Sprout's gonna be returned on 2026 after the COVID-19 pandemic.
Who on earth told you that? Are you just making that up?
That's what Franz Miller just says about it. If you
Who?
Franz Miller.
Franz Miller. Oh, France. I remember him.
Oh yeah, you remember Franz Miller.
Yeah. The black guy. His name is France.
Franz Miller is a very good person.
He's not a Sprout leader. He's an attendant like we were. Yeah, he's just getting his hopes up. When will you people know? Anthony DeSavo, founder of Sprout, he gave us his word. He specifically said because of the pandemic, Sprout lost a lot of money, so he had to shut it down. He said Sprout Flex is still on, but Sprout is over. We have no choice, and all the Sprout leaders went their ways. They even moved out of New York. They're gone. We'll never see them again. Sprout came to an end. How long is it? And you know how hard it was for me to take? I had to make a goodbye video for Sprout in my channel.
Michael,
you gonna understand this, people?
No.
So if you
it's not
say
okay. Sprout has to come back.
if you say
it is not okay.
You just missed Sprout, okay, Ganesh? I know that. Sorry, Kyle.
if you saying Sprout is over and don't know what's going to be going on for here about, but if I know what I can go to by myself, if I know what if I doesn't have to get matter for it, but so Michael, what about? I remember that we went to the Cheesecake Factory in New Jersey, right?
Oh.
The ones that we're with Gerald and Andrew and Kayla in the restaurant in New Jersey, the Cheesecake Factory.
You guys went to New Jersey, huh?
Of course.
Okay, I wasn't in that trip because I never went to New Jersey.
So we got 2 more minutes until we be finished about 2:30 at the end. So guys, what do you want to say something about the Sprite memories? Give us your comments.
It has to come back. It's not okay that we don't have a program. I mean, hard share's not enough. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Hard share's not enough, and going to places on my own isn't enough.
You just missed. I understand. Apparently, you have your reasons that you missed Sprout. Can't you just find another program? That's what I've been trying to do. Move on.
It's my decision, Michael, that I don't want to go to another kind of recreational program because I miss Karen, the Sprout leader, Shalini, the Sprout leader.
They all moved on. I'm sorry. We'll never see them again.
But it has to come back. Medium-sized office is the key.
No, money was the key, but the pandemic ruined that. That's why Anthony had to shut down Sprout. And kept
It
Sprout.
it has to come back. It's not okay.
We have to take care of the Sprout for that.
Let me wrap up. Sorry, Kyle. Let me wrap this up for you. If you guys want to complain like this, you need to find Anthony in person and talk to him in person. There's no point of emailing him. He gave us his word. You just have to. The only option is to find Anthony himself and complain to him. That's all I'm saying. Continue, Sprout. I mean, Kyle, wrap this up. Go ahead.
Okay, so you can contact for Franz Miller just phone number that we're gonna give you for the chat. Or
Oh, I have his phone. I have his cell number. That's good.
okay, so Michael that I'm gonna give you for it is 347 but first you gotta dial one for first. 347 see what guys yet 342 6816. So Michael, you can see that on the chat.
Okay, no offense, but I say France is just getting his hopes up. I'm pretty sure he's not a Sprout leader. He was an attendant. He just misses Sprout. I don't blame him. I mean, too.
I'm not going to heart share. I'm not going to advocate humanity reimagination change or Anabec.
So Ganesh, you have
okay.
So Ganesh, you have Franz Miller's phone number, right?
Yes.
So you could text him wherever you want. It is up to you.
And I call him a lot, Franz Miller.
See what he says.
I know he doesn't blame me that I don't want to go to hankering for more of YAI. It is my decision. I don't want advocate humanity reimagination change or life's work, life's fire, or Anabic is not enough. Heart share is not enough. He cannot blame me. I like Sprout because Karen. I mean, I miss Karen Shalini.
Karen Shalini.
Yeah,
the Sprout leaders.
Most of them already moved out of New York, and some of them moved on. That's why we can never see them again.
It has to come back. It's not okay.
All right. Well, after 2021, you need $1 million or something.
Believe us, all right? Believe us.
Some of them want to come back, but it's just not possible. Just find Anthony himself and complain to him. That's all you can do.
Yes, that's right. Complain that I'm not going to any other program. I know I always email Catherine, the Sprout leader, that I'm not going to any other kind of recreational program. That's it. Heart share is maybe, but it's my choice. If I don't want to go to Heart share, it's my choice. I don't want it. Sprout has to come back. Medium-sized office is the key.
No, money is the key. They tried to do that during the pandemic, but it didn't work. So Anthony had no choice but to shut down Sprout. But Sprout Flix is still on. Can't you get to enjoy some documentary films?
Yeah, really, I remember. I just remember the documentary films. They went to the Sprout Film Festivals that I usually saw for it. And Andy Lee.
Well, what I could tell you is Sprout has to come back. Period.
You just missed Sprout, period. But if Anthony says it won't come back, it won't come back.
And guys,
it has to come back. It has to come back.
Guys,
okay?
Guys, it's past by 2:30. So I just missed Chris Moore that he moved to California, and so we're out of time. It is 2:30. Past by 2:30. It is about 2:32. We do only 30 minutes for that. So thank you very much. For joining us for one more year of Return to Sprout. So hope you guys enjoy and
bye.
But if France, this is my final words to you, Kyle Wu, as I'm about to head out. If France is just making this up and Sprout still doesn't return under Anthony's words, then he needs to not get his hope up. If Anthony says so, he says so. I'm just trying my best to move on. I miss Sprout too.
It has to move on. That's not okay. Sprout has to come back. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Okay, so Loretta's going to leave. So everyone can say goodbye to Loretta, right? All right.
Thank you, Loretta.
All right, take care.
Take care, viewers of Kyle Wu / Worldwide Campus News and Entertainment.
Great. If you guys you can subscribe me on my channel, Worldwide Campus News and Entertainment. So I'm just going to chat it down for you, Ganesh.
Yeah, but I'm saying that Sprout has to come back.
Oh, so right, just talk to Anthony DeSalvo and you could give him for email address as I'm gonna have to find out for it. And I could find with Anthony DeSalvo at Go Sprout for it. I'm just gonna have to give you for the
if I can find a medium-sized office, I'll let him know that I found a medium-sized office on my own. so that I can email it to him that he has to buy the medium-sized office.
And right, so as always, Ganesh, and hope you enjoy for the rest of the day.
Okay.
But we wish we had to come back for the next year after the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, hope that Anthony finds a medium-sized office. That way I can go on the New York City trips. I didn't go on that many New York City trips.
We will have to take care of Sprout. We will have to take care of Sprout in Manhattan and see what we're going to keep an eye on it one by one.
Just find one in Brooklyn. That would be fine. That's all I'm gonna say. But it has to come back.
That's right. So, and also I'm gonna give you for let's see what Andy Lee has here on Gmail, and you can also email it at Andy on right here. A Lee at 1134 at Gmail. And
Yes.
don't forget, Ganesh, just copy the email address.
For sure. Yeah. I have it. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you have it.
All right.
So Ganesh, so we will see you there while we find out for next year to return in 2026.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because I'm not going to Heartshare as of yet or Animate. They're not enough. Sprout is the one.
All right.
I'm not going there.
We have to figure it out. We have to figure it out.
Yes.
So
The trips is the key, and I'm going alone on my own. Not enough. The Queensborough Public Library, not enough. It has to come back.
Right. So Darius didn't come to invite either way for Michael, either Mikey and of course Kyle Mendez didn't come. Well, but they have the rate. But anyway, so Ganesh, we'll see you there and hope you enjoy.
Okay, take care, Kyle.
Okay, bye.
Okay, take care, Kyle. Sorry.